klase, men partajn kami ti yung diferença. Lagi no pisem, sabe? Sulle lebe, só põe spaghetti.
Welcome to Space, support program for adolescent and community enrichment. The story, your story, but mine. There are different types of stories. Some are sad, others are amazing, and some powerful. What does your story look like? Come and share with us. How did you become who you are? What has been your biggest mistake and downfall? How did you get the strength to get back up? When did you realize that you were here for a purpose? What makes you cry? What makes you smile? How would you like to be remembered? What has been the biggest lesson you have learned? Your story will make an impact in so many lives. Please come and share with us. Contact Space at 857-891-4328. Again, 857-891-4328 for more information. Thank you.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. As you know, my name is Soraya Présumé. Such an honor, a pleasure to be here and bringing you what we have to offer. As usual, we always try to find the community who is doing what and why they are doing the things that they do and how this information will impact your life. Today we will be talking to Joann. She has a puppetry show that she would like to talk to you about and invite everyone to be part of it. It's for children, it's for you, it's for me, it's for everyone who feel that they still have the child inside of them, and there are key things that they want to learn in terms of self-esteem, social skills, problem-solving skills, so many skills that we need in daily life, on a daily basis in our lives. And also, guys, please listen to what she has to say, and hopefully you'll be part of this project, you'll be part of this movement to help Joann reach her goal. A quick break, and we'll see Joann. Have a nice one. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. As usual, as you know, it is always a pleasure to be here and bringing you what Brockton has to offer, what the zone has to offer. Today we have an amazing woman here with us, and she's going to talk to you a little bit more about who she is, how she became who she is right now, and how she can share your story. Hopefully there's something that you can learn from them. Hello, Joann.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Welcome to the zone.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, it's such a pleasure, and as soon as I heard your story, and I just wanted you to be part of this phenomena of listening to, not only listening to Brockton, listening to Boston, but also what this city has to offer. And there's a lot of amazing things that's going on, and one of the things that you're actually doing, it's kind of fascinating, and I'm sure there are children who are watching the show right now will be more than happy. But before we talk about the puppetry and all the craziness, we start talking. So, Joann, what can you talk to us a little bit more about who you are, and what give everyone this opportunity now to have to know you in a more personal level?
Okay. Well, I am I'm a mom of 3 children, also a grandmother of 2. I was born and raised in Boston, and I moved to Brockton in 2000. I have loved living in Brockton, and it's actually where my whole journey as far as the puppets and stuff began. My background is in children's ministry, and it happened that quite a while ago, I had a fascination with puppetry. I was doing like the puppet ministry and the drama ministry, but I noticed that we didn't have any puppets, and I decided one day that I was going to try and make a puppet, and so I took a pattern and I made a puppet, and that's actually where the journey began.
So you actually made it. So you didn't have any idea of puppetry, because there are people here right now who are listening, and they say to themselves there are things that they wanted to do, but they're not sure where to start. How did you know that you can just do it?
Well, that was it was really my faith, which, I is the driving force in everything that I do. I love children's ministry, and I had seen, puppetry on TV, and I'm sure that a lot of people have grown up seeing puppetry, whether it was Sesame Street or any of the Christian channels that had puppetry, and I thought, wow, that's like pretty cool. What a great way to send a message.
Oh, yeah.
And I said, okay, well, let me try. I think the main thing was being willing to try. I know sometimes when you're an older person.
What is she talking about? Older?
A little bit older than the young ones. You're sometimes hesitant to try new things and stuff. But I think that in my life, it's true to say that you're never too old to try something new. And so I began my journey by making puppets, and that's kind of like where that started.
So we heard children, and we hear puppetry. How do your own children feel about that puppetry thing? And I'm sure they are excited or no.
Well, I mean, they were excited at first. I have to say that my youngest daughter, Elizabeth, call her Liz, she's kind of the one that got caught up in being used the most in my puppet shows and all the new wacky ideas that Mom would come up with. And then when she was a child, I would drag her along and make her help out, And then she got older, so she's not too interested no more. But, I mean, she's been very supportive and very encouraging. And the older ones, they know Mom's just wacky.
So, I mean, we tend to say wacky or kind of cuckoo when we're not really sure understanding the pattern or the process that people have to go through in order to, when they have an idea, and to have that idea come to life, which is, people can find it wacky. But how do you interpret it? How do you see that journey that I will say after your children they are grown, you raise them, you did what you're supposed to do,
right,
and they have a life on their own, and now that's you left, and for you to find yourself through that process to come out. There's nothing wacky about that.
I think you come to a point where you become comfortable in actually finding out who you are, which is a process because a lot of times a lot of people do not understand. And that's kind of what I meant by wacky. I would say eccentric, a little different, but I kind of like to look at it as being free. I'm myself. And to say that I finally found me, free from what everybody else, who they thought I was or who they thought I should be. I finally found purpose. And once you reach that place where you're just comfortable with yourself, no matter what anybody else thinks, it's a beautiful place not to be struggling with, why am I here? What am I supposed to be doing? Because when I, wake up in the morning and stuff and...
There's a drive. There's something.
Yes. It's like, I get excited about finishing something. You know what I'm saying? It's
even creating something.
Creating something and actually seeing it come to life, which is amazing. I can't even describe what it's like to see something that you placed on paper, an idea, actually, come to life in front of your eyes, and to see that other people admire and appreciate what you've done, and that you've touched their lives in ways that you might never have known.
I know that you have touched my life. When I listened to your story, when Juliana contacted me, and then we were able to connect, and I just want to say a shout out for the Family Connection, who's actually really helping people to connect, and that's how I came to listen to your story, and I think it's amazing. So why don't we bring it here so someone who can who is listening right now, who can be in a place where they're not really sure where to go, what to do. And because of fear, sometimes there's so many things that we can do, but we fear either what people are saying, the gossipy and everything else. But you were able, because as you said, your faith.
Yes, my faith
pull you through, and you're able to. So what is that puppetry really brings? What is it really?
It brings creative expression. It is an outlet where some people sing, some people dance, some people act. Puppetry is just another form of expression where you can help people to pull down their defenses and stuff and help them to look at things in another way. I find that when that times in life can be so rough, but if you can get humor, if you can show that we're all not so different, and sometimes people are very defensive, but what I've found is that through them observing a character, whether it's through acting or through puppetry, they can see themselves and relate to.
It's easier.
It's easier, and there's no and puppetry's been around forever, and so I mean it's basically great for humor. You know what I'm saying? If you can get people to laugh, you can lighten that burden that they have and stuff, and just open them up for at least an easy exchange of, what I'm saying, of information when you're trying to help someone.
So, as you can hear it, I am next to a comedian, next to someone who creates, and the laugh, you may not feel it now, it's coming. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back. Bienvenue par les créoles, mais toute l'idée, c'est pour nous capables de célébrer, qui passait, mais nous pas pour nous mettre en place une différence. On a une piscine, ça dépend. Sous le médeur, soit pour un spaghetti. Amis téléspectateurs, nous disons bonsoir. Bienvenue à l'émission.
Welcome to Space, support program for adolescent and community enrichment. The story, your story, but mine. There are different types of stories. Some are sad, others are amazing, and some powerful. What does your story look like? Come and share with us. How did you become who you are? What has been your biggest mistake and downfall? How did you get the strength to get back up? When did you realize that you were here for a purpose? What makes you cry? What makes you smile? How would you like to be remembered? What has been the biggest lesson you have learned? Your story will make an impact in so many lives. Please come and share with us. Contact Space at 857-891-4328. Again, 857-891-4328 for more information.
Hello, we are back. Welcome to the Zone, your show, and we're here with Joann, and she's here to bring some information for the community, and wherever you are, hopefully you'll be able to be part of this movement.
Yes, yes.
Okay, good.
Yes, we're going to have the Hangout. It's a puppet playhouse theater made for television. It's going to be aired on Brockton Cable Access Television. It's going to deal with socially relevant issues, okay, and we're going to be looking for children to come to the auditions, and that's going to take place April 4th, which is on a Saturday, from 2 to 4 p.m. at Community Connections of Brockton, okay, that's 18 Perkins Street, Brockton, Mass. So we're going to be looking for children to come down and audition for our first episode. And hopefully everybody will scoot on down there.
So when you said children, I mean, I consider myself as a child, I think.
Yeah, okay. Well, you know, I'm sure there are some that are young at heart. But I'm sort of looking for ages like 8 to 11, no more than 8 to 13, okay? Because the puppets that we will be using are pretty heavy puppets, life-size almost puppets, okay? So you need that type of upper body strength that you would, need to be able to support them and stuff. But we want you to come down, we want you to audition. It's going to be a fantastic time, and we're going to have a lot of fun.
Awesome. So house space, we will be able, the Zone give you that opportunity to air and to spread the word out. But we would like to, how can we support you? How can we support that cause? Because I know that you have a mission which is very dear to us.
Right,
or anyone who's watching right now who can support.
Yeah, I think that it's very important to support the program. This is wholesome entertainment, you know what I'm saying? And it's really relevant issues to what children are going through, whether it's bullying or low self-esteem, issues that kids are going through and stuff. And this program is going to show you different ways that you can deal with, the issues that you're going through and stuff. It's also a great opportunity for school-age children to be introduced to theater arts and puppetry. It's a fantastic opportunity for you to give back to the community. It's also an opportunity for those who might be interested in making their business known to the community. So it has something for everybody. So I really need your support, and it's just going to be a fantastic time.
All right, now we were talking about it. We're inviting people, so some people may wonder, what is the background? What is your background? What is it that you bring? Who are you really? Are you just bringing the puppets? So what's going on? Because she doesn't want me to hear some voices, and I want to hear some voices. Let's go.
Well, my background is like I said, I was born and raised in Boston. I've been in Brockton since 2000. I'm a children's minister at Prayer Love Tabernacle in the children's ministry department, and I've been in children's ministry for at least 20 years, okay? It's always been important to be able to bring my faith, to bring the love of Christ and stuff, and to help children, you know what I'm saying, to help them develop healthy self-esteem and stuff, you know what I'm saying, to be able to let them know that they have a voice. I think that that's one of the major things that drives me is even as a child, I didn't feel I had a voice. And I just want children to know that they all have something to offer and that, someone cares enough about them to want to bring their issues to make them known so that they can be healed from a lot of things that have hurt them.
Now, so you don't want to say that you're the creator? You don't want to say that you're the writer?
Well, I am the writer. I am the creator, the writer, the director. But I do want people to know that all my gifting is from God. It's all from God, and I'm just really blessed. I'm privileged and honored that He is able to use me in the ministry. So I'm all of those things in a bag of chips. I'm all of those things in a bag of chips, but it's all God. It really is.
The reason that I wanted you to say that, because as we mentioned earlier when we were talking, you said that people, really think that when we have some ideas, it's because we are cuckoo or something. But there are some amazing things that comes to that, finding the purpose of life, finding who you are, and hopefully by finding who you are, you can actually make an impact in other people's lives.
Yes.
So that is a key reason.
And I can honestly say that the only way to find out who you are is through your relationship with God. There is no other way. You need to know why you're here. You need to know your purpose. And once you know your purpose, there are other lives that you're going to touch, and other lives that will touch yours. But first you have to know who you are. And I think that a lot of the problems that a lot of the youth are dealing with is that they don't know who they are. And so once you know who you are, you're not going to follow. You're not going to be a follower. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be able to stand up, stand in your own strength. And you're not going to be able, you're not going to have to follow other people and get in trouble and do a lot, save yourself some of all of the heartache and pain, in this life.
Awesome. Now, would you like to leave your phone number, a way that they can reach you, so if someone would like to talk to you further?
My phone number is 774-257-0745, or you can email me at jaywalk49, which is JAYWOK 49@gmail.com. You can also reach me at jaywalk47@netzero.net.
Super. Joann, thank you so much for taking the time to come to
you.
the zone. It is really an honor. So I wish you luck.
Thank
and
you.
Keep up the good work.
Thank you so much.
Awesome.
Don't forget the audition, Jock. Come on down.
What's the date again? You can remind him of the date.
It's Saturday, April 4th, 2 to 4 p.m. I'll be waiting.
All right, Joann. It was nice meeting you again. Have a nice one, guys.
Welcome to Space, support program for adolescent and community enrichment. The story, your story, but mine. There are different types of stories. Some are sad, others are amazing, and some powerful. What does your story look like? Come and share with us. How did you become who you are? What has been your biggest mistake and downfall? How did you get the strength to get back up? When did you realize that you were here for a purpose? What makes you cry? What makes you smile? How would you like to be remembered? What has been the biggest lesson you have learned? Your story will make an impact in so many lives. Please come and share with us. Contact Space at 857-891-4328. Again, 857-891-4328 for more information. Thank you.
Mesdames et messieurs, bonsoir et bienvenue à l'école. Mais toute l'idée, c'est pour nous capables de célébrer le moitié de notre constat qui passait en plus, mais nous partageons qu'à mettre une différence. Là, il nous dit ça, vous savez, sous les leveurs, soit pas une spaghetti. Amis téléspectateurs, nous disons bonsoir, bienvenue